Gen motivation coming at you now. I truly believe that in life, we are only given a handful or two handfuls of long-term relationships. And I say this because there's so many, and there's men, but in society, especially in some racial communities, the women, it don't matter what education they have, what experience they have in life and in the professional world and in the educational world, the mental world, the physical world, the spiritual world. It don't matter about none of those things. And they'll tell you straight up, oh, I'm good being single. I'm good being single at 40, 50, and 60. What I've seen with the small knowledge of me being on this earth, what I've seen and what I have experienced, it really shows that I feel like you only have a handful or two handfuls of long-term relationships before I don't want to say your heart, but before I'm gonna say your mind, your heart, because your spirit's always free. But being on this earth, your mind and your heart starts building these calluses to the courting, especially women. It don't matter if every time that lady gets our relationship, she says, well, I'm just going to do better in the next relationship. I'm going to do better. I'm going to get my mind right. I'm going to get my spirit right. You know how they do. I'm going to get my mind right, my spirit right. I'm going to get all these things back centered in line. And then I'll put myself out there. And not just women do that, but men do that too. It starts coming off as a repackaging. That's all it is. To me, how I see it, my experiences, what I'm learning during this time of self-improvement, it's just repackaging. It's repackaging if you find yourself having that feeling of, I'm just doing all this just to get myself back in a place to where I can accept someone in my life. That's just repackaging. You get our relationship. I'm gonna wait for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get into another one. You're just repackaging yourself. Truly saying to yourself, I am not gonna go into another toxic relationship. I'm not gonna go into another relationship that is not a long term. I don't want to put years on it, but it's not a healthy long-term relationship that's going to benefit me more than harm me. Then that type is not repackaging. That is truly wanting to improve your standard of life and go into each and every relationship after that with the mind frame that I want to improve my quality of life. I don't want to repackage myself, because even the healthy relationships that you have builds calluses on your mind and heart. It comes with the wear and tear of the relationships. But when you start recognizing and realize that, you know what, I don't no more want to repackage myself, but I want to improve myself so I can be in a healthy, growing, long-term relationship. That's improving your quality of life. That's improving your quality of relationships. Hope that makes sense. But we gotta stop repackaging ourselves. Doing these quick patch-ups, thinking that they're doing something when they're not. I truly, truly, truly believe, I say it again, I said it 3 times, I truly, truly believe that we are only meant in one lifetime. So we got one life to live. We are only meant one lifetime to have a handful or 2 handfuls, like 1 to 2 handfuls of long-term relationships. We are not meant to be out here, being in 20, 30, 40 relationships, and then between that, small hookups. You don't need all that. You don't need all that to experience life and to, find your long-term spouses or find your long-term wife, or even find your 3rd wife that you eventually end up, living out the death do us part. You don't need 20 to 30 relationships and 50 to 60 hookups to get to that point. You can truly have about 5 good relationships in your lifetime. And like on that 5th one, you found the one that you have chosen to make a verbal commitment and say, I'm going to live the rest of my life with you, or you make a paper and verbal commitment as you get married. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I just wanted to get that out there. It was really like that one right there. That was really on my heart, and it just, it hit me real powerful. And I really felt like I said that in a way that you can understand it. If I didn't, I do apologize. But just know, we are not meant to repackage ourselves. We are meant to improve ourselves for more better and long-term and healthy and positive and growing relationships. And we don't need to do that by having 30 long-term, 30 relationships, and then about 50, 60 hookups, one night stands. We ain't got to do that to get to that point. Hope you enjoyed this video. I have more great improvement of life videos on my YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. I'll see you next time.